You know, when Dave sent me an email and said, hey, we're doing this class, the Apprentice series, and I'm wondering if you're interested in attending it, you know, it went from September to April, and I thought, you got to be kidding me. You know, first of all, who wants to go in and sit with guys and open up? You know, I'm not the type of guy that opens up. But I said I can't come up with a good reason not to do it. So I said I'm going to do it.
It was just phenomenal, the bonding that took place between the different men. I know there was friendships that were formed that will probably last a lifetime.
It gave my husband and I something to talk about. Every time we would come home, we could discuss the lessons together, and it gave us more than just the how was your day, shallow conversation. And I think as a couple, it drew us together closer.
I had a very, very rocky relationship with my father, and I think I saw God through those lenses all these years. And the whole first book deals with the good and beautiful God and how we have these preconceived notions, or James Bryant Smith calls them false narratives, of things because of how we've grown up or whatever. And I realized all these years I had been comparing God to my dad. And it was this huge aha moment when I suddenly realized I needed to compare my dad to God.
I had put a little bit too much emphasis on my identity as a mother and my identity as a daughter. And therefore, when those relationships were a little rocky, my world was really rocked. So I learned how my identity is so much more in Christ.
I love the small groups because you could really hear other guys' point of views and perspectives on what we're studying. And maybe it wasn't a way you thought about it before, and it would really challenge you. And the relationship part of it was great because, you know, you feel kinship with the other people in your group, and you encourage each other. And maybe somebody's struggling in a certain area with something, and you know, you have feedback where you can just strengthen each other.
Well, I think because the questions really lead you to a transparency within your group that I haven't experienced in a lot of small groups. Yeah, it's just, it's different. Apprentice is really different.
Because it's not about just being a Christian. You know, it's not about just obeying the rules. It's about building a relationship and allowing God to work in your life and rely on Him.